This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The play fake on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to pass. It's Reed. He's running out of time here. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass complete on a crosser. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Reed. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Design quarterback run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Dirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Looking to the air in the first play of this conference championship. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Tackle, but first down.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Second down after that previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The Cornhuskers will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on 4th down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. State has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. As the first down is still going. Solid game. He moves the ball out to the 32. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Reed. Looking deep to the right side. He hauls it in to the 25, still running. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Porter. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Getting set. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. And the Huskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Huskers trying to cash in here in the red zone. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it near the end zone. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
What I love about that, Chris, is there is zero hesitation from the offensive coordinator. He put the call in. The quarterback knew it. The offense got
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking for some space. It's Peoples.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Dropping back, it's Reed. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient. This is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Down the middle, it's Mills. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that. Made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
That's how you close a half off in this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Reed. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where we've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive we were happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the completion made. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. It's like the final play of the half coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So second down after the incompletion. Takes the handoff. It's Braswell. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught over the middle. It's Nelson. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Really good job here converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they'll stop him after a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. A quick throw out left, complete. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Huskers. For a two-play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Makes the catch. It's Miller.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that,
swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Reed. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Caught on the outside, it's Roberts. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? Did he make it to the marker? Picks up the first, looking for more. Good enough for first down yardage. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
There's the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Porter. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. And it's set at 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by
fired into a tight window and picked off. Across midfield. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A huge defensive score.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Nebraska, 21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And they'll use the ground game here. And that heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Second down.
Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He hands it off from the gun. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They break the huddle for third down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
35, Nebraska, 21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
A deep shot right down the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. He'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Snags the quick throw. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he'll just get rid of it.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Grinding away with the running game. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. Now here's the toss play. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14.
To me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Jukes to get free. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's just split-second decision-making that's necessary for the quarterback when running the option. He does a nice job of seeing the defender, brings him in, and then pitches it out to the back. The back takes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, not quite through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They're going to run it. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.